Okay, so I'm just gonna work on finishing up this piece, this artwork that I started on Saturday during the Sketchy live event. But this time, hopefully, I won't step in my tea. So yeah, as you see here, I have a picture of Dominique. I accidentally got something on there. Probably colored pencil or something. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So yeah, I started this Saturday, and I wanted to do like a really fun, loose watercolor. And now I'm just gonna put in some of the finer details, fix my little boo-boo because I made her chin a little bit too long. I need to crispen up these shadows and give her some hair. Because, yeah, usually hair is like important to a woman. So I'm gonna do that. Okay, let me just see what mic I am using. So yeah, let me get started. On Saturday, I had only used like the 3 different colors. And I'm gonna continue, actually no, 4. I used Azo Yellow, Permanent Rose, Phthalo Blue, and Transparent Brown Oxide. So I want to stick within that color family. I might add some Moon Glow or some Payne's Gray just in some areas to darken it up. But for the most part, I'm going to try to stick with what I had used before just to keep some continuity and unity in the palette. So that is that. First thing I'm going to do is go in and work on the shadow underneath her lip here. I really want to crispen that up. Just using a number 2 sable brush. Hey, Sebastian. How you doing? So nice that I overmixed paint. So I got lots of extra. I'm glad to hear you're doing okay. I'm hanging in there too. Painting and teaching. Kind of made her look like she has a beard. Oops. Oh. That is so dark. I should switch to a bigger brush. I'm missing one. I dropped one. I need to add a little bit more yellow to her lip here. Let's sort of push it a bit. Sometimes if you're lucky, if you accidentally get an area too dark, you can add a little bit of some water down, like a lighter color, and the under layer that didn't really set into the paper yet, the top can sort of push it out of the way. And you can get some really cool effects that way. Gotta do a text message. Answering questions about Google Classroom. The air is getting a little bit drier. I'm noticing my paper is drying faster. It's amazing how the weather controls so much more. It's nice. I like that. The shadow on the back of the neck is nice and dark. gel just popped. Yeah, it's really tough being in school right now. With everything going on. All the new protocols and online learning going on. I did a few online classes when I was working on my master's, and it was frustrating because it's just in a format that you're not used to. And on top of that, you know, you're required to learn new material. So you have to learn how to deal with the new format and technology and all that sort of stuff, because I swear every single school does it differently. And every professor, every teacher kind of has their own twist to it. So you got to deal with that. And then on top of that, getting the new information to somehow sit in your brain. So yeah, I have a lot of sympathy and empathy for all the students out there right now. And especially if you're home and if you have like executive functioning issues, like processing as far as like time management and all that, then it makes it really not fun. So yeah, my heart goes out to all the students out there, and all the teachers dealing with this, and all the pets that are sad because their owners are starting to go back to work. Except for the cats, they're probably happy. Which makes me wonder, where's my dog at? Usually she's like always at my feet. She's probably taking a nap. She's like the craziest wild dog outside. As soon as she comes in, she's like, couch potato! So let's avoid overlooking that and just stop. But no, I can never stop. Yeah, dogs that bark at everything can be a little bit distracting. I mean, my one dog, she doesn't bark at everything, but luckily we live on a very quiet cul-de-sac, so we don't get much as far as like traffic coming down, except for like people we know. But there's like a new car or a new dog or squirrel, my dog lets me know. I'm like, oh, thank you for protecting me from that squirrel. So I'm tilting up the painting right now and letting gravity pull some interesting colors through. Because it's fun. Get a little bit more concentrated. Sound effects help. have to be careful not to mess too much with my brush here after I drop the color in, because I am putting the 3 primary colors in there, and if I overmix it, then I will overmix them and I'll lose that luminosity. They will start to cancel each other out, and they won't look so pretty anymore. So that's why I'm being cautious and not overworking these areas. And I have this drip here that doesn't know what to do, so we'll just do that. So. Eyebrow black on. Sorry, I'm making like squinty faces. I'm using the image above me on the screen because my iPad turned off and I'm too lazy to turn it back on, but I just did. I'm completely... My eyes are just getting worse. I'm making the wrong shape with my nostril. So I'll just let that hang and blur it away. Just don't make English. Looks like a nose. There's like a hint of a nostril there. I also apologize to Tommy who would be like, I am so sorry for what I did to your nose. Birds in my backyard are being obnoxiously noisy, but cute at the same time. I made my water grow so fast. I don't know why I just tapped on the side of the board. Whoa! That was a dumb thing to do. I didn't want it to go that way. Okay, hair dryer time, because I want to freeze it in this moment. enough. Background time. Okay. Oh, Willow, where'd you go, bud? What? Yeah? Where's my girl? Yes, all hail the dryer of hair. Unless, of course, there's like a piece of the cord missing, and then you touch it and go, tiny electric shock. And you're like, oh, I should probably dispose of that. Background. I'll do hair first and then background. What do I want to do? All right, first let's just wet down the area. We'll start with that. Because watercolor only flows where you put the water. Surely doesn't have like hair coming over in that direction, but whatever. I just plucked too much water because I did. What are you barking at, dog? She just looks up at the I don't even know anymore. Good morning, Erin. Those are my mixing sound effects. Oh, cool, you're writing Pennsauken. We neighborish. For all the physical distancing requirements and fear of getting sick, I was thinking of like having a local sketchy meetup, but that's going to be tabled for a bit. Yeah, someday hopefully we will be able to have a meetup. That'd be really great. Because Franz von Stone, she's pretty close to Trenton, I think. I'm sure there are a bunch of like Philly-based artists that we could meet up with. That we'll just find really to have a big old party. Maybe have Blick in Philadelphia or Jerry's up in Lawrenceville host us or something like that. That would be neat, or like find a community gallery. Have a good old time together. Alright, so now I'm going to bring in the Payne's Gray. I like it because it's a combination of, I think, Prussian blue, black, and there's like a third thing that they throw in there. I don't know what it is, but I like the one by Winsor & Newton because it's a little bit more bluer than most. I don't know. I just really like it. You're too funny. I like that shape. Because I don't want her to look like an old lady with purple hair, I'm gonna also put in a little bit of the transparent brown oxide. I'm going to mix that with Payne's Gray to cool it off and put that close to her hairline. Payne's Gray is very easy to overuse, but I mean, you could do a whole painting with just Payne's Gray. Because it's so beautiful. I just gave her like a widow's peak, which is the opposite of what she has. So sorry, Johnny. Please forgive I think Sebastian's pretty used to me being noisy while I make art. Ooh, a glass tip pen. Using that with the Payne's Gray. That sounds really nice. Sounds really nice. I think I have like a learned, trained fondness of Payne's Gray because my mom used to be a landscape artist. This is why we don't have nice things. Because I just dropped them. Whatever, we'll leave it. Happy little accident. There are mistakes. So anyway, yeah, my mom used to paint a lot. I'm yelling at her, so she gets back into it. And her favorite was Payne's Gray. So, yeah. I don't like if life gets too quiet. My mouse just decided. Like, oh my gosh, the math teacher that works in my building loves a quiet room. I would go nuts in there. I would drive him nuts. I think I did when we were like co-teachers for homeroom. I am just so noisy. One of my students one time was just like, okay, Miss Arno, what ADHD outbursts are we gonna have to deal with today? And I was like, you're really that like obnoxious in my room? That you have to deal with me? But that student was one of the ones who like really enjoyed having quiet to concentrate, so I completely understand. So that's what you're just like, here's some headphones. Try to ignore me if you can. All right, now let's get some crazy background going. All right, so I'm going to throw some orange in here because it's hugely opposite. When I say orange, I'm going to throw some blue because it's hugely opposite of orange. I know my colors. I really do. Cheese. Cheese and crackers. So this is where I'm going to fix the mistake. Making her chin too long. had to use a dry, stiffer brush to, I accidentally got like a little puddle there, so I used the dry, stiffer brush to sort of clean up my mess. Excuse me, sorry, that was so gross. I don't want to get hard lines, so I'm going to quickly add some extra water here. Lots typing. Sorry, I had to like deal with my speckled arms there. I got freckles! Alright, I haven't introduced like any greens except for like that little spot there, so I'm going to mix up some green. I'm going to use the blue that I already been using, mix up some of that as our yellow. It's like crazy gorgeous green. It's like so, I don't know, like almost artificial looking to me, but I'm just like, it's pretty. But you know, it is what it is. I'm totally going to end up, because I'm like soaking the edges of the painting, destroying the bond that the paper tape has to it. It's going to like unstretch itself and start getting puffy. Oops. And that's where the mighty clothes iron comes in. Okay, so I sort of want like her hair to like sort of fade in with the background, like the really deep colors. So I'm going to sort of run over a little bit. Bit where I added the browns in there to the Payne's Gray to sort of neutralize it and make it a little bit more natural than her having like a purple hairpiece or dyed hair. So yeah, that will help keep it like flowing with the color, but at the same time unified. I don't know. That was the goal. Whether or not I will succeed with that, I won't know for like another hour or so. So like favorite colors to work with. It's this one, and that one. This one. It's like the brightest yellow. It's awesome. Going to flip my picture upside down so that I don't have to think too much about flipping it in my head and making sure I have the right shapes. That looks so weird. I'm my own life coach today. Coaching myself. Oops. Maybe if I start like whispering to my paint as I'm going along, like it can be the next Bob Ross. Nice little happy pink there. Okay. Next to the happy trees. These trees are I like how this is going. I'll leave it there. Can I flip it yet? All right, well, we'll go back to the magic hair dryer. Oh yeah, that block is definitely definitely not ASMR with the blow dryer. It's like destroys it. Or like if you're watching one of them, like Ocean and blah 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 blah, and someone like being all relaxing with their voice, and then super obnoxious loud ad comes on. You're like, well, I'm awake. I like the ASMR videos that are people cleaning things. That's weird. But whatever. I find it really relaxing. Like, they're not talking or anything. They're just like polishing something to look new, or like repairing a shoe. That's what it is. Although has a few ones with no commercial interruption. That's cool. But I need noise to sleep. It's weird. I still get bored. Like if there's nothing for me to process, like I guess my brain will start making up things. The other morning I woke up and it was really quiet in the room. And I saw a tarantula on the ceiling. Like I knew it wasn't real and it wasn't there, so I just kind of like laid there in bed and watched it like hang out on the ceiling, this imaginary tarantula. So, yeah. I guess my brain was just bored and just like, hey, we're gonna hallucinate right now. We're tired. I'm gonna make a shadow tarantula. He's like, okay, brain, that's cool. Can you make it dance? I actually did have a fun experience with a dancing spider once before. I was driving somewhere on the highway. There was a daddy long leg spider that was stuck in my car. Just got in there somehow, and he was sitting on the steering wheel column. And I guess to like have balance or whatever, I was like setting the car. It was just bopping up and down like this, and it sort of looked like it was bopping to the music I was listening to, and that was just really cool. So I was like, "Hello, friends. Welcome to the car. If you stay there and don't tickle me, then we can be friends, because being tickled by a spider or anything while you're driving is just horribly distracting. So please don't do it." Always sleeping with headphones, Aaron? I'm too afraid to sleep with headphones that I'd like get myself tangled in them somehow. But my husband, he likes sleeping with some sort of noise too. So we'll have like something with, we like brown noise. It's like there's white noise, there's like pink noise. They have different color noises, and we like the brown noise. So. I use AirPods. It's funny. I have the Amazon version of the AirPods, the Echo Pods. Oh, I just turned on my Alexa.
AirPods is software versions of 3.3.1, 3.5.1, and 3.7.2.
Thanks. So I find those, but the thing that bugs me about them is they're like a dark matte black. So if you drop them, they're really difficult to find. So I put shiny stickers on mine so that I can find them better when I lose them. It's like, it would stink if I dropped it like on the lawn or something and I was just like, oh no. So you gotta do what you gotta do. And my husband, he'll also fall asleep to podcasts, but they're a little too invasive for me to sleep to because then I end up dreaming like about true crime and stuff. So I tend to not choose that for myself. I really like the way this is coming together. I'm so happy! Just looking at this and figuring out like if I'm happy with the composition. I think I need to get like a little bit darker up there. So that's like initially where her hand is, and it makes like a beautiful shadow contact point. I don't have that. Maybe I'll make her hair darker. That's what I will try right here. So I'll put like another gentle wash, like purpley blue over that. Sort of like dry brush it almost, get a little bit more texture in there. She has those like super tight curls. Super. I just added green to her hair. I think I like it. I wish I could train my dog to give me some clean water. She'd go like, I do enough for you. Yeah. smudge here. Okay, I need to echo that blue down there, up here, because it's like so intense and awesome. I don't want to use that awesomeness. So a little bit here. So I'm just trying to like balance out the composition and colors. And I'm using a brush that's just way too small right here. So it's like drying out really quickly. I don't feel like switch brushes. I don't know. I like them right there. I guess because they're under the lid, they're like too convenient for me to grab. Yes, it was totally awesome, Sebastian, to have you pop into my live feed. I will be doing another live painting from Sketchy's YouTube channel. I'll be hosting on Saturday afternoon at 1 p.m. Eastern Time. And I'm going to do the same subject, but I'm going to be painting on aquaboard, which is going to be fun because I haven't painted on that in like since Christmas. So it'll be good to get back on that. I hear something somewhere blinging at me. It's my calendar. Yeah, like getting invites. Yeah, just gonna decline those. That was a little bit extreme. Yeah, Sebastian, if you can make it, that'd be totally awesome. Just adding a light wash of some fine tech gold pigment. Because I can. I have like one of those special kneeling desks to try to like help me with posture and like not hurting myself because when I paint I don't really sit properly in chairs. I end up like perching. Sort of working. I'm still like all over the place. It's keeping my legs from going numb, so I mean that's like an added benefit. The only thing that stinks about it is actually attached to the desk, so every single time I wiggle and move the desk. And that's like, oops. I am so happy with how this is coming out. It was actually like, I think good for the painting's sake that I ran out of time and I had to walk away from it. Because that prevented me like from overworking areas and trying to put too much detail into it. And so I'm gonna have to force myself to stop again soon, just because like I don't want to overwork Okay, it's looking so nice right now. The whole mouth looks a little crooked. Not sure how I can fix that. And if I should, I can just say it's inspired by the photo. I just need like to adjust the shadow right here. Look how beautiful. And I'm going to be forced to stop again because I have to get ready soon to pick up my baby from school. I need some lunch. And walk the dog, who's pretending to be dead. Ow. On the floor. That thud was my knee. Oh my gosh. Okay, Lauren, stop, 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 stop painting. We good. Just want to fade that with again. Yeah. Okay. Feeling pretty good with this right now. I feel this little area here is just not quite right. Oh yeah, it's on. If you go back and watch the first video, there's a really fun moment where I go to get my hairdryer and I totally step in a cup of tea. So, lots of amusement. Because I'm a good YouTuber. Why am I singing SpongeBob music? Stop, 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 stop. Lauren, you are good. I just, like the spot here, I came in too much and I really liked her hairline. She's so perfect. No, you had to go in there. Oh, I forgot I was supposed to be like a nice self-coach today. It's okay. You're going to be painting her again on Saturday. And then you can make up for all your mistakes. Supposed mistakes. They're no mistakes, they're just happy accidents. Sketchy Live is like seriously like me talking to myself for like an hour straight. Okay, gotta stop. So yeah, this is where I'm gonna stop for now. I might do like another half an hour later at some point, like pull out different things, just like, I don't know, I'll look at it. I think here needs to be darker. I could do that now. I got time. I could do this. But yeah, I feel there some things just sort of need to pop. So I don't know if I'm gonna go in with like some ink right there to help out her hairline, or I don't know. And then I'm gonna try to contemplate what I want to do with her earring and her shoulder. So if I do the shoulder really dark, that might be really cool too. Like bring back down some of this blue, because then it would help with that spiraling composition. I don't know. I like it. So right, yeah, I'm gonna end for now because I have to get ready to pick up my kid, and it'll give me some time away. Then I will either work on it later today or tomorrow or Thursday, maybe Thursday. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Oh, you get noisy and no one's watching, arguing with yourself. I mean, no one's usually watching me, and I just argue with myself or I talk to the dog. So I feel like at least there's something there that I'm talking to that's not me. All right, yeah. So I will post this and just keep on moving along and be happy with what I'm doing because it's pretty cool. All right, bye for now.